Hello everyone, this is Giovanni Vallone. I am presenting this episode of the Cannolo Report from West Cork, Ireland, Bantry. I am here on behalf of Italian Public Network and on behalf of Splendid Sicily. I'm realizing a documentary and I will let you know. From June 3rd, Frontiers will be open again in Italy. So plan your vacation, your holiday to Sicily. We are waiting for you in our beautiful island. So let's begin now with this episode of the Cannolo Report. The Sicilian defense is a chess opening that begins with the moves shown on the picture. It is one of the most popular chess openings. It was invented by the Sicilian priest, historian and chess player Pietro Carrera, who in 1617 wrote and published Il gioco degli scacchi, the game of chess, subdivided into 8 books, where learning the rules, the odds, the endgames, and a discussion about the true origins of chess in itself. Openings are very important in this game, often determining the evolution of the match. In Sicily we are very famous the laudatori. Peasants who gathered in a tavern stood in circle, all embraced to one another, and began to sing the laudate, religious chants during the work at the fields. These songs had a strong Arab melody, as well as many Sicilian chants of the past. Often the laudatori were drunk when began to sing in the tavern. Chants worked better, said as Mr. Schifani, one of the last of the great laudatori. Listen to him sing, 87 years old, without a microphone.
Allora, siamo in compagnia di chi? Come si chiama lei?
Io, Peppe Schifano,
Peppe Schifano. Classe?
31,
Mm.
1930. Oh, era taccato.
Salve a tutti, sono Emanuele Anzalone, vi parlo da Marianopoli.
Hi everyone, I am Emanuele Anzalone. I am speaking to you from Marianopoli, a beautiful town right in the center of Sicily. The laudate were totally lost, and I remember as a child one of the last laudatori that used to drive around the town with a megaphone on the car to spread the laudate aloud. At university I decided to make a thesis on these ancient songs of Holy Week, and in 2008, after about 20 years of silence, we have started again to sing these songs, and the heritage is saved.
Queste cose preziosissime che altrimenti, se non curate, andranno perse, dimenticate. Grazie, vi aspettiamo.
And now let's have a look to this reportage by our Silvana Restivo about 2 Sicilian carrettieri or cart drivers.
This week I did an interview with 2 of the last carters of Casteltermini. Uncle Pepe on the left, 92 years old, and Uncle Giacomino on the right, 82 years old. Between the 1950s and 1960s, they worked together on the streets of Sicily. They both have a nice Sicilian coppola and are remembering the old days.
We haven't talked about it for quite a while.
Piccolissimo.
Quanti anni aveva?
10, 12, al massimo 12 anni.
Uncle Giacomino, when did you start to work?
I was 12 when I
Cosa
started.
trasportava quando
What did you carry it?
faceva questi
I
viaggi?
used to bring fruit to Agrigento.
Frutta. Ad Agrigento.
Uncle Peppe, at what age did you start?
15 anni veniva solo.
At 15,
E che
I used
trasportava?
to go by myself with a cart.
What did you carry?
Broad beans.
And where did you go?
Da Palermo vivo con carretta, 17 giorni.
I went to Palermo, 100 kilometers away, and stayed there for 2 days.
What did you eat in the inns?
White pasta if we had it.
Did you go to the taverns?
What taverns? At the warehouse.
But you usually only slept in the warehouse.
Yes, you slept there.
Nelle osterie.
And where did you eat?
Osteria solo forno, che chiamavamo ora, forno.
Ma
In a
ovunque
house
di solito
near
si
me.
dormiva,
What
non
did you
era sempre
eat?
Che preparavano da mangiare.
Cooked beans, chickpeas, eggs.
E ogni
And
volta
fried
mangiare, quando
sardines?
finiva che
Yes, those were good.
Una bottiglia vicino.
E che davano da mangiare? Che preparavano?
Fave cotte, ceceri.
E sardozze fritte.
Tante salate, che sono
No,
Then
sarde
Uncle
fritte vedete
Giacomino
c'erano,
sings
si
this
ricorda
song that the Carters
di
used to
Giacomino, tutta
The
la
Carter
cova
songs
de
are
Petit che
Sicilian love songs.
Very
Very
sempre quando si
suggestive.
passava da
very
già c'era
elaborate.
sempre odore di sarde
They
fritte.
sing to pass the time, to keep awake,
Va bene,
especially in the
complimenti
long
a tutte e
journeys
due.
made during the night. They talk to their horse, as if to consider him a friend, telling their family stories. Canto di Luca Ritteri.
Mi parto di Palermo e me ne vai a parte.
Mi parto di Palermo e vai a patti, e vai a cogliere li divini frutti. Ci fu una picciuttedda, che non nappi, che di la pena lo cuore mi ruppi.
E premoglio le me delle pole fatte. Tu vedi?
Vamos un che è bello. Come in Sicily for the good life.
Ok, perfetto.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your collaboration. These are the coasts of Santa Febronia, eastern Sicily, in the province of Pelagonia. It is an archaeological site that presents evidence of several centuries. At the top, there are holes where the poles of the prehistoric huts were placed. You can see the tombs and houses carved into the rock. A hermitage from the Byzantine period with frescoes and catacombs. And then there is also the strange cave from the Greek period with the odd inscription. Here Nymphodoro sodomized the beautiful Damalis, who was very happy with it. This is also history. Now we are in the center of Sicily, and this is the town of Resultano, a place of peace, senior citizens with the coppola, fiefs of the past, and wonderful landscapes. an ideal place to escape the hustle and bustle of the modern life. These are the ruins of Poggioreale, destroyed by the 1968 earthquake and rebuilt a few kilometers ahead. It is a ghost town, a real movie set for a war, horror, or science or fiction movie.
Sicilian churches are one of the greatest heritage of humanity. The first ones were built during the Byzantine period at the beginning of the Christianity. This is the Cuba of Santa Domenica, probably erected in the 6th century. Now it's the time of the Arab Norman style in the 12th century. And let you delighted with some of the greatest masterpieces in the world: the Duomo of Cefalù, the Palatine Chapel in Palermo, the Duomo of Monreale, the Cathedral in Palermo. Now we are in the 14th century with this gorgeous church in Castroreale. Let's jump in the 17th century when Aragoneses ruled. They built, among others, the Church of Aragona in 1606. And now we are in the 18th century, in the oriental side of Sicily. After the destroying earthquake of 1693, Sicilians built some of the gorgeousest masterpieces of the humanity. Here it is the Sicilian Baroque style, a prodigy of the arts. Sicilian churches are rich in history, centuries-old organs, thousand-year-old altars, ancient stones and documents in Greek, Arab, and Latin. Sicily has always been a land of nobles, priests, and poor people. Churches welcomed all of them all together.
On May 18, 1980, a now crime march to the Zingaro Reserve will mark the beginning of the safeguarding of nature reserves in Sicily. To date, Sicily is the Italian region with the maximum extension of protected areas and reserves. As usual, ask us for the list and all the advice you want to visit these areas. On May 20, 1770, Patrick Britain arrives in Sicily. The English traveler will be one of the main characters of the Grand Tour, a period in which illustrious European figures visited our island and reported their stay in books and sketches. On May 27, 1956, Giuseppe Tornatore was born, the director of Nuova Cinema Paradiso. In this exceptional video of the Luce Institute of 1931, we are in a citrus grove of the Gonga d'Oro in Palermo. The golden color of Sicilian citrus, this man with this magnifying glass examines parasites on the fruit and leaves. We are in the fastest period, and Mussolini thinks about solving everything. Here are Sicilian farmers with the coppola cover the trees and put in it a pesticide that will solve all things. Mussolini really knew one more than a devil. Who mangia fa muddiche, who eats makes crumbs, which means that anyone who does something for better or for worse is always judged. On March 1st, 1790, Sir Richard Hoare, an English nobleman, arrives in Palermo. And this is what he says.
Monday, March 1st, 1790. I left Palermo, attended by the following suite: a litter with 2 mules, another mule carrying a driver and half a load, and a third with a whole load, namely my bed, kitchen furniture, and many other articles. Also 2 other mules for servants, and 2 campieri as guards, For the litter and 6 mules I agree to give 2 ons a day, and to the campieri 12 carlini. We are at the end of this episode of the Cannolo Report. Let's see what we will broadcast next week. Wednesday, May 20, we will broadcast for the show somewhere in a square. We will be in Castro Reale, the town of Castro Reale, a jazz cookie in the Sicilian Middle Ages. Monday, May 25th, the radio will broadcast Oranges and Candles. We will merge ourselves inside the soul of Sicilians. And Wednesday, May 27th, we will broadcast the television, the story of the Duke of the Bells. It's a love story between a Sicilian duke and an American hostess, 35 years younger than the duke. Hello everyone from Giovanni Vallone, and see soon you in Sicily this summer, okay? Sicily is waiting for you. Everything is over.